You want to build a righteous kingdom of commandment-keeping brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? 16 and 1.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 16 and verse 1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children.
So the Lord said, desire not in a multitude of unprofitable children. You don't want them to just be born just to be born. That's unprofitable. They're not serving the Most High. You feel me? They're not serving the Most High. They're not getting tattoos and having their beards all shaved and eating pork. They over there eating pork. They're unprofitable children. So the Lord said, don't desire a multitude. All these people that's doing polygyny and things of that nature and on the left-hand side, yeah, they might be having mad kids, but you think the Lord really, you know, dwelling in? Not at all. Keep reading.
Neither delight in ungodly sons.
Right?
Though they multiply.
Oh, they multiply, go ahead.
Rejoice not in them.
Don't even rejoice. Ain't no all praises I got this son. Rejoice in them. You wicked as hell. You out there game banging on the block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They go, oh, he was a good man. When? When he was robbing the old man across the street, I saw him. I thought he was a good man. I thought he was a good kid.
That's all.
What we're talking about, right? Go ahead.
Except the fear of the Lord be with them.
That fear, right? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the laws on the side, right?
Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude.
Don't even respect their multitude. Right, go ahead.
For one that is just is better than 1,000, and better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly.
He said you can have 1,000 ungodly children. It's better if you just die without no kids than have 1,000 ungodly kids, bro. That's heavy. So that's even another thought to think. Yeah, that's another thought to think like, okay, what am I getting myself into, right? Because like he said in 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, he said, though it be lawful, not everything is expedient. So maybe right now, it's maybe not expedient to go grab 3, 4 of it.
Like everything must be.
Let me get Ecclesiastes 3:1. That's a good question. That's a real good question. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 10. Let me get Come on, what's up? Somebody tell me. Okay, you go, King. Go ahead, bring that out.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven.
So there's a time and place for everything. You feel me? So grabbing your first, you want to make sure, let me get Matthew chapter 7 and verse 24. You want to make sure that your foundation is strong first, right? That your foundation is strong first, not just financially, not just mentally, but also biblically. Exactly, in your heart. You got it.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 24.
Bring it out.
Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man.
Right, so to be a wise man does what?
Which built his house upon a rock.
It said what?
Which built his house upon a rock.
It said who built his house upon a rock. That rock is spiritually Yahweh Shai, or what the world calls Jesus Christ. But building your foundation on that rock, on him, you're keeping the law, statutes, commandments. You're reading, you're praying, you're fasting. Right? Having him as your foundation, right?
And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not.
Because when the winds come, that wind is synonymous with destruction. That destruction comes, the damn turmoil comes, your women, they fighting, what you gonna do? Which one you gonna pull on? Like, you know what I'm saying? All that starts to happen, your foundation won't be wavering and nothing like that because your foundation is in the Bible. But go ahead.
For it was founded upon a rock, and every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand.
Because you build your house on the sand, what do you think will happen? A little landslide tear up the whole foundation. You got no crib no more. That landslide that just happened, like everything. It's over. Go ahead.
And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell. and great was the fall of it.
It says, and great was the fall. It was a great fall. That fall is now going to be talked about generations down. Your family laughing at you like a laughing stock. Like, look what this nigga tried to do. Not this Israelite. Look what this nigga tried to do. You feel me? Now watch this. Because you said something about the heart. That's the first step. Start at 15 and go down.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 15.
Bring it up!
Only the Lord had a delight.
Actually, jump to verse 12.
Verse 12. And now Israel,
So first step, who are the Israelites? We are. First step.
what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So what does the Lord require of you? This step 2. 1 is to know, but 2 is to do what?
But to fear the Lord thy God,
Right?
to walk in all his ways, to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Go ahead.
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
Do what?
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
To keep the commandments of the Most High. Go ahead.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
Now jump to verse 15. Why is that?
Verse 15. Only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers to love them.
Right?
And he chose their seed after
And he
them.
chose their seed after them. Because I'm going to bring up another good point about the wives that you're choosing. Go ahead.
Even you above all people.
It said what?
Even you above all people.
Go ahead.
As it is this day.
Keep going.
Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart.
Right?
And be no more stiff-necked.
So be no more stiff-necked. Right? So I'm going to show you one more thing too with that. Because you said you're over in Africa. What part of Africa? South Africa. Durban? Okay. Because I'm trying to think of the different tribes that's out there. Yeah, the Zulu. I know they got the Zulu tribes. Zulu used to be with the, I know Igbo down there. But when they with the, who? Come on, Dosa? The one with the clips? Huh? Ghana? Well, how south are you, you said? I said, how south are you? I know we got one. Point out real fast. Who are they? Oh, from the Malawi area, Zimbabwe.
This is Swaziland. I'm right around Swaziland. Right?
Oh, you are, around Mozambique and all that. Okay, calm. Yeah, you got our people that's out there, but also, you want to do this, you want, Romans 8 and verse 16. What I have in mind? Let me get Ezra the first chapter.
That's another thing, bro. So, like, there's 2 girls out there. So, really 3 girls out there.
Right.
But one in particular, she wasn't gonna have like a Zulu wedding with Zulu traditions. And they be doing some stuff that I don't do.
Exactly. Right. So that's literally what you'll have to explain. Yeah, I was about to say, because then I'll just be a Solomon thing. How, Solomon had his own, they waited until he was stricken older, but they moved his heart away from the Most High. Right. To start doing, all the things that they're doing, the things that are making their customs, their gods and stuff like that. So you don't want to be in that gray area to where it's like, okay, like me doing this the Zulu way, the Zulu tradition, things that she should be doing it based on the Israelite tradition. You understand? That shouldn't be based on her culture, this, that, and the third, because once they join, who's the hierarchy of the household? It's the men. But first and foremost, in the Israelite household, their hierarchy is the Most High, Yahweh, and then Yahweh Shah. Is Christ going for a Zulu wedding? No, he's not going for that. He's not bidding himself to that marriage. You feel me? So bring this out real fast.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 16.
Bring it out!
The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
So you have to also try their spirit as well to make sure that they're Israel. You don't want to join yourself to a heathen woman. Because like I said, your first basis is to do what the first 2 steps were. Was you know that you're an Israelite. So step 2, fear the Most High with all thy heart and with all thy soul. 3, which is still a part of the 2, is to keep the Most High's commandments.
That's
So we're going to read you some commandments as well that you can start keeping and build your faith up as well while you're out there too. Because once you do those things, that's when your foundation will be strong to even just grab the first one.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And then over time, you feel what I'm saying? Get to where your spirit is right for maybe another things of that nature. Because as you're saying, they sound, you talk to them already, they're all on one accord with it. But you want to make sure that you as a man is stern first and solidified first before you try to go into that, because you're gonna have to be dealing with not just your spirit, not just the spirit of your one wife. You're gonna have to be dealing with multiple spirits in that, you know what I'm saying, in that environment.
Wake him up, King.
Bring this up. I brought out Romans 8 and 16. I had another Ezra 4. But there's a reason why I brought this out. 4 and 1.
Book of Ezra, chapter 4, verse 1. Now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the children of the captivity builded the temple unto the Lord God.
So the Israelites was building the temple. Right, let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. So the Israelites was building the temple during this time. And then the adversaries, which are who? Who are the adversaries? Exactly, the odds. All these other nations. Real quick, all these other nations right here, this is what you would call the odds. I'm saying really about all people. Now they can be, you get it twisted, you feel me? But we still have a love for them, even though we're going to love you from a distance. We still have a love for them. We hoping for their better. You know what I'm saying? So all these other nations outside of Israel, I know they're capped out. You feel me? Go ahead.
Of Israel. Then they came to Zerubbabel and the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you.
So they're asking, let us build with you. You may have a heathen woman coming to you like a I'll say like a indigenous or native born African, right? Like a South Sudanese or things of that nature. Might come up to you and might want to build with you spiritually as far as be a part of your household, be your wife. Go ahead.
For we seek your God as ye do.
They might say the same thing. We seek your God as you do. Right, go ahead.
And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assur.
So they might be trying to build a case with you. Like, look, I could do this, I could put on fringes, I could put on a dress, I could do this for you, but what?
Which brought us up hither, but Zerubbabel and Joshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them, ye have nothing to do with us. Ye have nothing to do with us.
That's cutthroat. That's cutthroat. Say, yo, you have nothing to do with us. Go ahead.
To build an house unto our God.
Right, so you have nothing to do with us to help build this house. You have nothing to do with us. You got some people over there, y'all slide over there. Now, in times of antiquity, it was okay and it was permissible at a certain point, but those were usually the products of war. The products of war, or in certain aspects, through a marriage, building a seed for maybe another brother. There's things that come into place when that happens.
Like where y'all just come from? Like,
And facts. And we're building this temple. Now, bring this out real quick.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
So who's the Spirit of God dwelling in? The Israelites. So we're building this temple right now. We got to be in the same spirit as they were when they were building the temple. When it came to these other nations, you have nothing to do with them. So our position, our scripture and precept position on a woman outside of our nation, nah, we don't go for that, because we're building our nation. We're building our temple for the Most High. So that comes first. I don't care if you know, grabbing at my garment and all. You have nothing to do with it. You feel me? We go for fugu. For us, by us. You know what I mean? For us, by us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yo, you got 12. Come on, man. Because we scattered abroad. You know, you got the Igbos, you got the Yorubas, right? You got a lot of Bantu, the cities people. You got a lot of people that chiefly, not saying all in totality, but chiefly the Bantu speaking, the Bantu tribes in Africa, a lot of them do go back to this great, like Israel. A lot of them. Those are just the names. Like the Iwe, a few of the Fulani tribes. I got a few of them in my head right now. Yeah, the Igbo, the Shanti, I believe the limber, right? You have a few of them that's over there in Africa that we know of. They're just not on here, but just on the aspect of us on the western side, this is how we identify. But we also know of our brothers that's over there, that's in India, the Philippines. We know the tribes. So chiefly, figure those steps first. Make sure and try their spirit. Like if they, their forefathers and things of that nature, if they were not influenced, but if they were victims of slavery, of the slave trade, or they the ones carrying it out. Because you had a document and it's written in Arabic. It's called the Tariq al-Fatah. The Tariq al-Fatah is written in Arabic. It was during the time of the captivity of the triangular and the transatlantic slave trade, where the native Africans, they made a treaty with Arab, put our people into slavery, right? I tell people all the time, not all skill focused can say. So make sure that they're a part of our people first, and then start dumbing down as far as, okay, who's the one I'm gonna pursue first and foremost. Build that foundation. Make sure it's strong. Let me get Numbers 15 to 38. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 14 to verse 8. And this is how you're gonna start it, right? With, again, you be in that temple, build yourself up first, King. I was about to say, hey, if you get too far, the Lord trying to get it to somebody. He's trying to pass it to somebody. Somebody do like that, what's that Campbell chicken noodle soup commercial. Will fall all the way to the crib. That joke gonna fly. Somebody crib. Right in their mailbox. Yeah, flicking on the door. Like, what's this? Yeah, come check us out on ATM right now. Let me get Numbers 15.
The Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
You know what fringes are? Exactly, easy. It says throughout their generation. So, even now, you feel me? So, even now, make sure you... I'll tell you this. Certain stores, you actually get them from. Like, they got them at like Home Depot, Joann's Fabric. Oh yeah, you can write it. But yeah, if you want to go online, yeah, we're going to give them the whole rundown. We're going to give them the whole rundown. Yeah, some people do it. Like some people, what they do is they'll take, I'll put it like this. They'll take the border right here and they'll cut, like they'll cut those dishes all the way through and they'll put a blue ribbon. It never hurts in the right black. You know what I'm saying? So even that would help. But you got your notes. Alright, so make a one for in store. So in store, the stores you could go in store. There's one called Joann's Fabric, Joannes, Joann's Fabric. Yeah, you got Michael's. Huh? Hobby Lobby. There's only a few that I know of up in my head right now. Joann's Fabric, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's. Now online, so look, online, you can get Etsy, it's ETSY. That joint, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they tough on this. I usually get a lot of mine. Type of fringes, yeah. Easy, yep. And on Etsy, you could type fringes with blue ribbon, and they'll actually sell them like this. I ain't telling you I'm doing the still on touch. I'm over here showing them an example by tucking it. I ain't telling them.
You got the other ones hanging though.
Yeah, these two. Okay. I ain't like it.
What's the blue ribbon mean?
Oh, let's get it. Easy.
And that they put upon the fringes on the borders a ribbon of blue, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
And what?
And do them.
And do them. So in the Bible, things of that nature.
It's all that space right there.
No, he cool. Yeah, he cool.
They came in that 40 next.
I'm talking about the brother cool. Yeah, he know what he's doing.
Might as well stay for a minute for the word, man.
Yeah. But what was that? Bring that again from the top.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
So he said throughout their generations, go ahead.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. A ribbon of blue.
So blue is the specific color that the Most High had. Now the Most High, he did name a few colors of royalty. Purple is one of them. Blue is another one. Red is another one. He specified with scarlet red. I believe he said scarlet. I think he said scarlet red or crimson red. It was one of the reds. Yeah, like bloody red. But those are like red. Yeah, red, purple, and blue. The Lord always signified with royalty and things like that. But he chose the blue to be the one that's upon the to be on the border of our fringes.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
And what?
And do them.
And do them. So this is another joint right here. So making sure you get some of those. If you don't know how to sew and things of that nature, of course, you can take it to like a shop. I know over there, they probably mad that sew. So once you get it shipped over there, just take your shirts or whatever. Huh? Oh yeah. I used to use E6000. It's like a construction glue. Yeah, fabric glue. Yeah, it's like $6 at Walmart. Yeah, bro, I'll tell you, I have put them in the. I say I prefer you to air dry it, but you know what I'm saying. I put mine in the dryer multiple times and it never come up. You have some?
I know a sister that'll ship it to him, but he's serious about getting it. I'm serious. Yeah, look up, that's around.
Oh shoot, bro, hey, get the info. Gotta put this brother on, man. Oh, praise. What we out here for, man?
Look up 6.3 is like.
Easy.
His life.
That
Yeah, send her a message. Y'all can see the online friend. Everybody can see. Even I'm gonna take a picture. So she knows she got people, right? Yeah, she knows who I am.
it might be. I have this number.
Oh, that you
Oh no, I was gonna.
man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Kanye, you good? Did you want it? Or? Oh yeah, Kanye, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 39 and verse 24. And they made upon the hems of the robe pomegranates of blue and purple and scarlet.
I told you the royal colors. Blue, purple, and brown that they put at the hem. They had pomegranates on the end of it. You know what I'm saying? We got designs on it. Like here, I got the shofars, got the menorahs on it. You know what I'm saying? But you got that even on your actual shirt, like King, show your sleeve real quick. You know what I mean? Brothers, you know what I'm saying? They have designs on their stuff too. So even back then, they had pomegranates, bells. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And there was a hole in the midst of the robe of Hebron with a band round about the hole, that it should not rend. And they made upon the hems of the robe pomegranates of blue and purple and scarlet. They made bells of pure gold and put the bells between the pomegranates upon the hem of the robe.
Right, so the hem of the robe is at the end of the robe, so they even have a little pattern on the robe.
Round about between the pomegranates.
You can rest right there. So now I'm gonna give you another law real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14 and 8.
I bet y'all, I bet it.
And the swine, because it divideth the hoof,
You know what swine is, right?
yet cheweth not the cud. It is unclean unto you.
So did you know that? Okay. So you haven't been dealing with it. Oh.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. These ye shall eat of all that are in the waters, all that have fins and scales. All that have fins and scales shall ye eat.
Hey, brother. No, go ahead. Let me ask you something.
Yeah, what's up?
This is a conversation that I've been arguing with a lot.
Go ahead.
I know in Genesis chapter 1, it says that the earth has
Go to Genesis 29. Let me get Genesis.
This is one of the reasons I'm surprised I feel last week when I first started reading the New Testament. There was some things that was confusing to me. And I was like, why would God say this? Let me get God say this.
Let me get Romans 14.
So
That's probably
that threw me. I'm like, why would God tell us no other thing but vegetables and herbs? And then in the New Testament, Yeshua was saying, y'all can eat, y'all can really eat other things.
I'm going to show you something. What was that? Let me get Genesis 1.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 29. And behold, and God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
So, in the beginning, as far as Genesis chapter 1, I'll say, it was a herb and because I'm gonna have to keep reading. It was a herb-based diet. It definitely was. Go ahead.
Verse 30. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so.
So he said every herb bearing seed was even for the animals as well. Right, for meat. But go to Genesis chapter 6. Start at Genesis chapter 6 and verse 1. And I'm a try to find out. It's still in Genesis.
That is the book of Genesis, chapter 6 and verse 1.
Oh, no, not 6 and 1, 7.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 7 and 1. And the Lord said unto Noah, come down and thy house into the ark, for thee I have seen righteousness before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7.
He said what?
By 7.
So every clean beast you're going to take by 7. So the Lord already even had a differentiation between the beasts in Genesis chapter 7. You keep going.
And the male and his female.
Right? Keep going.
And of the beasts that were not clean, by 2, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air, by 7, the male and the female.
This is Noah.
Yeah, this is the Lord talking to Noah.
To keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth.
Now, real quick, you see how there was a difference between clean and unclean beasts. Now, jump to Genesis chapter 9. That's what it was. Genesis chapter 9. And start at verse 2.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 9 and verse 2. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. Every morning, every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb I have given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat.
He told him in the 3rd verse that the things that's moving here, like, it wasn't talking about every living thing, but it was talking about the clean beast that he had. Even the clean beast that Abel also to the Most High, the same clean beast that Noah also to the Most High when the waters was finished, those same clean beasts he was able to eat as he did the green herbs.
So, that's what go back to where it says, everything that has life, you shall not eat.
No, it said with the life in it, so blood. So you can't eat it with the blood still being in it.
But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof.
Right before it? jump to verse 3 first.
Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you.
So it shall be meat for you.
Even as the green herb I have given you all things.
Same as the green herb was.
But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat.
So it's talking about
The blood that's still within that animal, you're not to eat it. So you can't go and kill a, let's say a lamb. You can't go and kill a lamb and eat it, and the blood is still in it. That's why the customs, when you kill a lamb, you gotta hang it upside down or any way possible to drain the blood out and then you cook it, right? That's how you're supposed to prepare your meals. Because even with the Passover, another law that we have to keep, we're told we have to eat lamb for the Passover, things of that nature, right? And that wasn't wicked or nothing like that. It was just the aspect of what we had to do to prepare our food. So we have to cook our food through. You can't leave some blood in it because of the look, and the Edomites and white folks think it's nice, you know, it's a delicacy to have the blood running. Nah, the Lord said the flesh with the life still in it, you can't eat, right? So if it's still bleeding, it's still running blood, you can't eat it. You gotta cook it somewhere, get that thing up. So that's what he was talking about. Now I'm gonna show what Christians, a lot of Christians try to use to try to say that we can eat just all things and stuff from the New Testament. That probably confuse you a little bit. Go to Romans chapter 14.
14.
Stop at verse 1. So this is the point of it, verse 1. So if any Christian try to come here or anybody try to tell you, oh, you can eat all things and this, that, and the third, send them to verse 1 of that same chapter.
This book of Romans chapter 14. Him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputation.
Go ahead.
For one believeth that he may eat all things.
And he's talking to Israelites. So he's not telling them that, oh, one thinks they can eat pork. He's saying the lawful foods, right? I'll say the lawful meats, right?
Another who is weak eateth herbs.
So there's one brother that only eats herbs because he's, you know, he's weak in the faith. He's like, I don't know about that. Because he maybe had a presupposition like, oh, Genesis 1 and 29, that's all I'm gonna stick by. But then you may have another one that's like, well, no, Genesis 9, or you know, we're supposed to eat the Passover lamb, etc. Their spirit's a little bit more up there, so they probably like, oh, like it's cool to do that. But watch this.
Let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not.
So, but even the one that's eating, he can't just go up there and be like, yo, you wicked as hell. You only eating herbs. Like, you don't want this nice, tender buffalo. That's what vegans be trying. Exactly. It shows they were still doing that. Amongst our old people, we were doing that back then. Oh, you're a vegan. You're a vegan, yo. Get some meat on your plate. Oh, you animal killer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow.
Yeah, that's deep.
Let not him which that eateth not judge him that eateth.
Right?
For God hath received him.
Right. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if you eating herbs or not. Like, are you an Israelite? You keeping the laws and commandments? Are you eating the herbs that you can't eat? Are you eating the meats that you can't eat? All right, shut up and go eat it. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, let it be that. You know, our people always want beef over something. Like, no. Let it be.
Herbs, you can't eat all herbs.
Yeah, there's certain herbs you literally can't eat certain herbs. You know what I mean?
Who art thou that judgest another man's servant? To his own master he standeth or falleth. Yea, he shall be holding up, for God is able to make him stand. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind.
So let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. So in that sense, if that brother really feels like, oh my God, yo, I can't eat no meat. Yeah, let it be. As long as he's not breaking no commandments, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because that was Paul's mission was to, yo, y'all need to stop beefing over this little stuff. Christ came, this way your repentance should be in. If you're not breaking the law, shut up. Y'all that's breaking the law, get right. That's all it is, you know what I'm saying? So, those steps. So when we showed you about we brought out Deuteronomy 14 and 9 about like those that doesn't have fins and scales that dwell in the water. But it says every living thing that's in the water as well, which also means vegetation. Because there's certain vegetations that's in the water that's a living organism. as the scripture says. So such as like seaweed, right? That's unlawful. It's a living thing that's within the water, right? Sea moss. Right, sea moss is a living algae that's in the water. It's a living organism. Spirulina?
Yeah, that's beach. It's just algae.
I didn't know that. Let me check that down. Me personally, I don't look at that. I'm looking. But yeah, even those things, right? A lot of people don't know that that's unlawful. You know what I'm saying? Those things are unlawful, right? But they hide it. Even certain things, they hide it saying carrageenan. Carrageenan is the same thing. It's red sea moss. Yeah, they put in a lot of, they put carrageenan in a lot of ice cream. Dairy, really, chiefly dairy products. They put a lot of
Turkey breast.
They put in turkey. Yeah, they do. They put it in the recipe sometimes. Weird. It's weird. Oh, pecan. So that's a few. I'm gonna get. Oh no, I gotta switch. Brother, your code gonna slide up here. But so far, you got the fringes, right? Did you get a flyer and everything? I think I did. Check it real fast.
It's like, you should try.
Can I get one of those big flyers? King?
Big.
Yeah.
Oh, praise.
Let me see it real quick.
Sir.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you might be. Got it?
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna get it now.
Yeah, he's so low. I'm right there. So look, we got our YouTube on there. Our Instagram is the same thing. That's my number right here. You're hard. You're hard, yeah.
Get me on the channel too.
Yeah, King. So, you know, if you miss anything, because I know you had a lot on your video, you got anything on there, King? Check back on the video and get anything that you missed, alright?
I appreciate you.
I'll praise to the Most High.